Let us continue from where we left off in part 1 of the video. If you have not watched it, please do check out that. Let us explore the next set of joke categories and how they are efficiently used in the sitcom Friends with examples. 16. Riddles, humorous statements or questions that require a clever or witty answer. For example, in the one with Rachel's inadvertent kiss, Chandler tells a riddle to Rachel and Joey. What has a head and a tail but no body? After a few incorrect guesses, he reveals the answer. A coin. 17. Political humor, humor that comments on politicians, political issues, or government policies. In one of the episodes, Ross tries to teach Ben about Hanukkah but ends up confusing him with his explanation. Chandler then quips, "Next thing you know, you're going to tell him that the Maccabees were named after Alexander Maccabee, the third baseman." 18. Ethnic or cultural humor, humor that involves stereotypes or cultural differences between different groups of people. For instance, in the one where no one's ready, Ross gets a spray tan that turns out much darker than he expected. When he enters Monica and Chandler's apartment, Joey exclaims, "Dude, you're like a jigsaw puzzle, put together wrong." 19. Animal humor, humor that involves animals, often personifying them or playing on their natural behaviors. In the one with the baby on the bus, Joey and Chandler adopt a chick and a duck as pets. Throughout the series, they make several jokes about the animal's behaviors, such as when the duck lays eggs and Joey says, "Well, this is amazing. I've never actually seen a chicken before." 20. Situational humor arises from funny situations or circumstances, such as mishaps, accidents, or misunderstandings. An example of this is when Ross tries to move a couch into his apartment but gets it stuck in the stairwell in the one with the cop. 21. Gross-out humor involves jokes that focus on bodily functions, fluids, or other unpleasant topics, with the intention of shocking or disgusting the audience. An example of this is when Joey and Chandler come up with excuses to avoid helping Ross move his couch in the one where Ross can't flirt, with Joey saying he needs to get a hernia checked out and Chandler making a joke about it. 22. Hyperbole, jokes that use exaggeration to create humor. In the episode, the one where Chandler can't cry, Joey and Chandler try to win back their stolen entertainment center by creating a fake ad for it. They describe the entertainment center as having space-age technology and unlimited cup holders. The hyperbole of their ad makes it funny. 23. Running gag, jokes or humorous situations that occur repeatedly throughout a TV show or movie. In Friends, there are several running gags, such as Joey's love of food and his catchphrase, "How you doin'?" One example of a running gag is Ross's tendency to say, "pivot," when trying to move a couch up a flight of stairs. The repetition of the joke throughout the series makes it funny. 24. Nostalgia humor relies on shared cultural references or past experiences, often targeting a specific generation or age group. An example of this is from the episode, the one with the Thanksgiving flashbacks when Joey gets a turkey stuck on his head in reference to a classic scene from the movie, The Graduate. 25. Cross-cultural humor plays on cultural differences or misunderstandings between different groups of people. An example of this is from episode, the one with Chandler's dad, when Ross asks the girls what Chandler's dad does for a living, and Phoebe is confused when she finds out he's a gay icon in Las Vegas. 26. Insult humor involves insulting someone or something, often in a humorous or playful way. An example of this is when Chandler insults Joey's intelligence by saying he needs to stop the Q-tip when there's resistance in the episode, the one with the embryos. 27. Shock humor involves taboo or controversial subjects and pushes the boundaries of good taste or social norms. An example of this is when Ross accidentally says Rachel's name instead of Emily's during their wedding vows. 28. Physical comedy involves physical actions or stunts, such as pratfalls, gags, or slapstick. An example of this is when Chandler accidentally sits on a cake and it explodes all over the floor during his flirtatious antics with Phoebe in episode, the one with all the cheesecakes. 29. Dark comedy deals with serious or taboo subjects, often using humor to make light of difficult situations. In the episode, the one where Ross got high, there is an example for this when Ross and Monica's parents discover that Ross got high in college and blamed it on Chandler during Thanksgiving dinner. 30. Anti-humor intentionally subverts expectations or fails to deliver a satisfying punchline, often relying on awkwardness or discomfort to create humor. In episode, the one with the memorial service, there is an example when Phoebe tells terrible jokes to Chandler in an attempt to make him laugh during a memorial service. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.